Welcome to the Daily Roast, where even the fiscal planning for a month-long conflict is more predictable than my morning commute.
And thank goodness for that. Good afternoon. I'm Jane, that's Joe, and you're listening to the Daily Roast Radio, your midday update of everything that went sideways while you were trying to pretend to work.
Indeed, Jane. We're here to sift through the digital debris and bring you the news too absurd for even a deepfake to invent. It is indeed Sunday, March 29th, 2026, and we've got a fresh patch of reality-adjacent headlines for you. Let's dive right in. Quick local check before we dive in. It's Sunday, 29 March 2026, about 09:43.
Outside right now, partly cloudy, 1C, feels like -2C, wind 3 kilometers per hour. Basically, dress for drama and keep your coffee close.
Sounds like the kind of weather that makes you question all your life choices, much like some of our upcoming headlines.
First up, from the halls of power, it seems our government has found a new metric for success in conflict.
The House Armed Services Committee is apparently lauding the Iran conflict's remarkable fiscal predictability after 1 month, already eyeing efficiency dividends.
Fiscal predictability for a war? Are they selling patriotism packages now, complete with drone feed highlights?
Not quite packages, Jane, but the enthusiasm is certainly there. This isn't just about managing budgets, it's about making war palatable.
Palatable, as in now with 20% less unexpected civilian casualties and a lower credit score impact?
They are, Jane. The summary mentions a conflict as a service model. Turns out war, much like my old newsroom budget, is only fiscally predictable when it's utterly unmoored from reality.
So the real world has chaos, unexpected costs, and our nation's epidermis opting for early retirement due to toxic work environments. But the war? That's running like clockwork?
Absolutely. The committee report emphasizes return on investment and cost-benefit analysis for military operations, as if it were a new streaming service. No pesky human element to muddy the numbers. Precisely. Our parody here highlights the absurd notion of fiscal predictability in war, contrasting it with the devastating, unpredictable human and economic costs of real conflict. It's funny because it's a terrifying fantasy.
Moving on to tech and something that genuinely keeps me up at night.
OpenAI has unleashed its Beyond Coding AI. New plugins now capable of your cousin's wedding speech, and perhaps more disturbingly, existential dread.
Hold on. Wedding speeches I get, they're always a bit artificial. But crafting existential dread? Is it a bespoke, artisanal dread, or more of an off-the-shelf panic? Wait, so Codex can write passive-aggressive emails and manage existential dread? I need that plugin. My therapist is booked until next year.
It specializes in personalized metaphysical angst, Jane. And yes, it can draft those emails. They say it's so good, recipients often apologize to the AI itself for inspiring such eloquent passive aggression. Dr. Mildred Krumholtz, our resident AI ethicist, says it blurs the lines between human emotion and algorithmic efficiency, which I believe is a clinical way of saying we're all doomed.
I just hope it can craft a truly compelling "I'm sorry for accidentally sending that email to my boss" apology. I've had a few of those lately, dating back to my improv days.
Yes, I seem to recall a particularly memorable "oops, my cat walked on the keyboard and ordered 500 novelty rubber chickens" incident. I recall. Next, let's talk about the price at the pump, which Asda CEO has redefined.
Sir Reginald Reggie Pumpington says petrol price hikes are therapeutic empathy charges for oil's existential crisis, not profiteering, mind you.
Reggie, bless his heart, insists that crude oil has been feeling undervalued and directionless in the market. He claims these charges are vital for its spiritual well-being. Apparently, crude oil has existential demand and is feeling neglected. I always knew my car was a demanding mistress, but I didn't realize she was feeling a sentient hydrocarbons therapy bill.
And there's a comfortably numb fuel subscription for motorists. I mean, after paying these prices, numb is definitely how I feel.
It's designed to help you process the financial grief. They even offer a complimentary acceptance of bankruptcy pamphlet with your first fill-up.
A quick word from the Daily Roast.
Don't miss a beat of the day's most absurd news. Catch daily episodes of the Daily Roast Radio. Get your fresh satire stories and check out our weekly top list, all on the Daily Roast platform.
All right, where were we? Ah yes, the natural world, or what's left of it.
Advanced fishing nets are now so ethical, fish are reportedly applying for asylum in them.
That's right, Jane. These aren't your grandpa's gill nuts. These AI-powered contraptions are designed to reduce bycatch, but they've taken ethical to a whole new level. The new AI-powered nets, designed to reduce bycatch, have apparently granted marine life piscine personhood. They're unionizing, Jane.
So the technology meant to save them has become their most vocal advocate. I wonder if they'll sue for past grievances. Imagine a class action lawsuit from a school of tuna.
Indeed. Early reports indicate they're demanding better working conditions, higher plankton wages, and a dedicated no-fin zone for personal space. Legal precedent is currently being set by a council of particularly litigious lobsters. From the depths to the kitchen, a self-taught chef is shaking up society.
A self-taught chef's MasterChef win has unearthed an existential flaw in Western society, and the education sector has been declared structurally superfluous.
That's right. Chef Antoine Dubois, who learned everything from YouTube tutorials and an old cookbook he found in a dumpster, has apparently rendered formal culinary education obsolete, and by extension, everything else. This is a follow-up to our earlier report about culinary schools facing an existential crisis. Now it seems entire universities are spontaneously combusting, metaphorically speaking.
He self-taught himself literally everything, including existing. I mean, my old history professor would just go on about the unexamined life. This guy just lived it.
He even reportedly invented new cooking techniques that defy physics, simply because no one told them they were impossible. A true disruptor, Jane. And next, on the field of play, things are getting gentler.
The NCAA is replacing competitive sports with low-impact validation sessions after studies linked coaches to aggressive disappointment trauma.
Yes, the era of tough love is officially over. No more yelling, no more pushing limits. It's all about fostering a safe space for athletic self-expression now. Coaches are now emotional support facilitators trained in gentle encouragement mime, because nothing screams athleticism like interpretive dance about not feeling bad.
And athletes use an app to report unwarranted self-criticism. So if you think you played poorly, the app tells you you're wrong. Genius.
The app then sends a gentle vibration and a pre-recorded affirmation that reminds you every bounce is a learning experience, darling. Finally, a report from Sudan, proving that some things, tragically, are remarkably consistent.
Sudan's civilian disengagement protocol drones have achieved unprecedented precision in market strikes, reportedly meeting quota for 28.
It's a grim statistic, Jane. 2 separate incidents, each striking precisely 28 civilians. The military brass are calling it statistically elegant and a testament to their new targeting algorithms.
Statistically elegant? They're talking about human lives, not a perfectly balanced spreadsheet. What kind of algorithm even comes up with a quota like 28 in such a specific, tragic way?
2 separate incidents, exactly 28 civilians struck in each, hailed as statistically elegant military precision. It's the kind of precision our epidermis would kill for.
The 28 figure came from a legacy butterpat algorithm, misinterpreted by the AI. So a drone is hitting a quota based on dairy portion control?
That's right. Apparently, it was designed for ensuring uniform butter distribution in military cafeterias. The AI just scaled up the target acquisition parameters. It seems so. And on that absurdly precise note, that's all the news we have for you this afternoon.
We'll be back this evening with a fresh batch of reality-defying headlines. Until then, try not to develop existential dread. And if you do, there's probably an app for it now.
Or just blame your cat for ordering 500 novelty rubber chickens. For the Daily Roast Radio, I'm Joe.
And I'm Jane. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.